Hi. So now let us see next clause in the select statement, that is the group by clause. So this is a very important clause and we have many real-time applications also. So first of all, let us try to understand what is this group by clause. So as name implies, actually nothing is there. Very easily we can understand. So you can see here. So first of all, its definition is the SQL group by clause is used in the combination with select statement. Of course, we will use this one with the select statement, select clause, to arrange the same data into groups actually. So wherever same data is there into groups. So for example, in a classroom, there are students. So you can make all males as one, all male students as one group, all female students as another group. Is it or not? Or you can make the groups like all grade A students are one group, grade B students are one group, grade C students as one group, like this. So this is what we are making the groups by using some similar data, same data. So for more better understanding, we are going to take our regular EMP table. So in this EMP table, if you observe, EMP number, ename, job, sal, and DEPT number we have. That is what department number. Now what we want to do here is, in this data, we want to make it a groups actually, basing on the department number. So how many department numbers are here actually? 10, 20, 30. So department wise, we want to make a group. So that is what you can observe here. First, if you see, all these yellow colored employees are in the department number 10. So that we are going to make as one group. And all red colored employees, you can see they are the department number 20 employees actually. Is it or not? So they are going to become another group. So that is what 10 is one group, 20 is another group. That is what the same data. So that means simply the employees who have the department number 10, they are going to become one group. Then 20, another group, 30, another group. That is what green colored employees. So that is what actually, first of all, making a groups actually. On these groups, what we are going to do, that is what the further discussion. So first of all, this is what the same thing. Now, if you see the syntax, how you are going to use the group by clause. Of course, select clause from clause. So select clause, selecting the columns, and from clause, from which table you want to retrieve the data is saying, and the condition, it is filtering the rows as usually. After where clause only group by clause is working, and where clause is optional when you are using the group by clause. That is up to us actually, based on the requirement. If you need to use the where clause, you can use it actually. That is not a problem. Okay. Now, this is what the syntax, and you can have one column or more than one column in the group by class. So that part also we will see with one column and more than one column, how it will work, we will see actually. Now, if you see, this is what the example we are going to see. So select this part actually we are going to discuss in the lecture. Now from clause, from where actually, from the EMP table, group by DEPT number. So that is what we are grouping the department number. Okay, fine. Actually, okay, here as we discussed, in the department number 10, 3 employees are there. In the department number 20, 5 employees, and here 6 employees are there. What you are going to do with these groups actually? So that is what actually you can see the actual important point. The group by statement is often used with aggregate functions. So actually we are going for aggregating by grouping the different employees in this actually, or simply for each group you are going for the aggregation. That may be a count function, that may be a max of something, min of something, sum of something, average of something, to result set by one or more columns actually. So that is what one or more columns you are grouping. On that you are applying these aggregate functions. Now let us see actual select clause here. So now you are grouping the department number that you can display in the output. So here if you see the count function, count to star, count. So this is of course alias name. We know already. This is what alias name. Okay, let it be. Now count star. So what this is doing is in the department number 10, how many records are there? In the department number 10, 3 records are there. That is what the count. So that you can see the output. So 10 records are there in the department number 10, and in the second group, 5 records are there. In the third group, 6 records are there. That is what in the 30, 6 records are there. So that is what this is doing, aggregate functions. Now, another function, if you take sum of cell actually. So output is as sum. Now, if you see sum of cell, so in the 10th department, 3 employees are there. Those 3 employees, 2450, 5000, and 1300. So all these 3 you are going to sum actually. And similarly, 20 whoever have all of them salaries, we are going to sum. And similarly, 30 whoever have department number, their salaries we are going to sum. That is what you can see here. So for example, if you take 10, so 5000 plus 1300, 6300 plus 2450, so 8750. That is what you can observe here. So same way, if you sum all the salaries of department number 20 employees, department number 20 employees, we are going to get 10,875. Similarly for this. So that is what, if you observe on which column you are grouping, on the basing on that group, you can perform either count or sum, or next if you see average. So average salary you can find, that is what 8750 by 3, 10,875, 10,875 by 5, so 9,400 by 6. Then if you find the average, this is what you are going to get. Then next aggregate function, min of all this. So if you take the 10th department, so minimum is 1300, yellow color. And if you take the 20th department, minimum is 800, red color. So minimum is 800, this one. And the department number 30, if you take, minimum is 950, green color. So that is what we are going. So in each group, basing on the aggregate function you are applying, that one result it is going to return. So if you see one record, one result per group actually, that is really very, very important. If you apply the aggregate functions directly on the table, it will return only one value. So here also it will return only one value or one result, you can say, per group actually. So that is what you can observe. That per group is basing on the column you written in the group by clause. So this discussion is really very important. Now you can see here max of cell as maximum. So maximum salary. So in each group, maximum salary, 10 is one group. So in the 10 maximum salary is 5,000, and in the 20 maximum salary is 3,000, and in the 30 maximum salary is 2,850 actually. So this is what, in this way you are going to use the group by clause. So simply whatever column you are mentioning in the group by clause, whoever have the same data, all of them are going to become one group. On each group, you are going to apply the aggregate functions. And whatever column you are going to perform group by, that column you can display in the output. And in the remaining columns, definitely aggregate functions in the output. That is what you can see. Count star, sum of cell, average cell, min cell, or maximum cell. So these are the main aggregate functions, of course. Okay. So that is what always along with the group by clause, you are always going to have a aggregate functions in the select clause. So this is really very, very important. We have many applications that we will see more when you are going for the complex queries actually. Okay.